Phantom's reset the fight 3 times now, back to full.
Wow. That's what you gotta do against a Reaver.
Yeah. They both pretty much have everything down. Oh. Here come the levies.
Yep. Going for the snare poison, looks like. Yeah, I would have hit charge right there. Assuming it was up.
I don't know if he has it.
That's a good point. Although, going up against, the BD eventually, I can't imagine playing without it.
Right. And his Twiff lasted forever. I didn't waste a bunch of points there.
Focus on the Reaver. Oh, here we go. Oh, nice.
Yep, I thought I was gonna try and bait him into a perf or something.
Oh, Essence Blade's coming out too. Ooh, Purge is back up. That's got to be Purge 5 then.
Hard to kite and reset with so many instants from the Reaver.
Exactly. He's been doing a pretty good job of it so far. A real hard time finding his way through that defense. This? Like, does he have a dot on him? Oh no. Here comes the... Oh, he's close.
He has a staff on still. He tried a 2-hand perf with the Hallowed staff.
That's hilarious. He really needs to stick a slam here.
Tried that earlier, tried Mess Poison with dots on him.
Nope.
There you
go. Ooh, nice. He got the snare. Gonna be enough to keep him from stealthing though. Oh my goodness. It's the king of the fight reset.
Oh yeah. He just doesn't get back to 100 fast enough. Yeah, he's baiting for a perf.
Ooh, nice. Doesn't look like he's ASR'd. It's gonna be a lot of damage. Probably gonna eat a snare in about 2 seconds. Might not matter. As long as he can avoid the side stun. Into the mez. And there it is.
It's a good fight.
Mm-hmm. Okay. First round. Got Niightstalkerr against Waltr. Snowdog against Rauk. And then Evoenia taking a bye.
Oh shit, you got it.
Oh, nice. AXV is here. Perfect. So that then number one could just be his bye week or his bye round.
How with Niightstalkerr and Waltr?
Say what now?
I'm with Niightstalkerr and Waltr.
Ah, okay, cool. Go with Snowdog and Rauk.
And Waltr defeats Knight.
That was quick. Yeah, good BM against a hunter. Definitely a threat.
Niightstalkerr did pretty good though.
What did you glean from his spec? Is he 50 dog?
No, the pet was gray.
Ah, okay. Snowdog's doing some work on this warrior. The essence blades. Rauk's just having a tough time keeping him in the frontal arc. We saw how good he was at sidestepping in the assassin. Ooh, and there's the slam. Ooh, immediately purged.
Surprisingly, like trying to re-stealth.
Mm-hmm. I probably don't want to give up any pressure or time to regen.
Yeah, but he ran
It's
straight
in a
into a
little bit of,
slam and
looks
had to
like,
blow
yeah,
purge.
yeah, I agree. He was either kept stepping or on something different. Ooh, that's a big, oh,
No
nope, okay.
purge out.
I was going to say that's a big stun. Don't think it's going to matter much.
Yeah, his IP's down too, right, Rock?
Mm-hmm, that's correct. Ooh. And there's the first aid. Ooh, and there it is. First aid unnecessary, but better safe than sorry. Snowdog
Use it or lose it, right?
takes exactly. All right, so I just need 1 second to redo these brackets really fast. AXV in the mix. Going round 2. Fantam against Goinghurd, AXV against Haoas. With Roman taking a bye. Good luck with that BD, Teddy.
I'll watch a Reaver Merc.
Okay.
I do want to
Got
watch one of the BD fights at least, though.
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to take the next one.
Sure.
This is, yeah, BD against Shadowblade.
Okay, nice.
Oh, there he is. Okay. I think if anybody's got a shot at taking out the BD, it's one of the assassins.
Yeah, I think that's what Tom was saying. Is really his only fear. Can like one shot by a 2-handed perf.
Although it doesn't look like Teddy's 2-handed spec, so. For the most part, it looks like that fear. Come to pass. Are we still waiting for bows? I'm good. Oh, there we
No,
go.
mine's
Okay.
no going on over here.
Ah, gotcha. No, I was telling you, yeah, this fight was. I think they were having some confusion over who had already bowed.
Actually, he's getting ripped.
Yeah, that Reaver is a tough fight, even for a dual wielding class.
What's he doing over there? Dropping in a trap?
I did not see a trap go down. Got a what's it called? Prescience Nid.
Oh, gotcha.
Pets are in. Ooh, there's the stun. Yeah, the root, the quick cast root. Oh, irritating wisp. Teddy's running the Astral Belt of negative energy. Got Mez on the pets. Taking the healers out. And the irritating wisp is down. Thanks to good micro on that Dreadlord. Another healer down. Immediately resummoned. Here's the root. He's gonna. I don't think Vanish does much good against BD class.
XV's kiting towards you guys.
Yeah. Okay, there's the Vanish. It has achieved the desired result. And Tom back to his whole stronghold. And the Crystal Titan. Oh my gosh. This is just overkill.
And Haoas defeats XV. And the BD's trying to engage. The Stealther's hiding, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So it's the Stealther's point to engage.
He will have to make a move soon, though.
Just go die to him, please.
That's a big stun. Oh, so close.
Good effort.
Yep. Okay, Group 2, Round 2. Niightstalkerr against Snowdog and Evo against Waltr.
I'll watch Evo and Waltr.
Cool. I will check out the Battle of the Stealthers.
See the Warlock's putting out dots and is kiting. Put up their health regen. And Waltr is, oh shit. He's went from like 50% to 10%.
That's the Doom Chain for you.
Yeah, he IP'd instantly. Got him snared out. Wow. Evo defeats Waltr. That was pretty quick.
Yep. Not much to be done against that Warlock. Spectators, make sure you keep your distance.
I guess you can see them.
Yeah. One of the advantages. Ooh, never right as the side's done. Purged it. I believe it was just about to end. Interesting choice. Zooms right back in.
Do you have to summon your pet to rank 5 for the hunter rank 5?
Yes. So it looks like he's just gonna wait out the rank 5 timer. Or maybe he'll go right back in for the side stone here. Oh! Niightstalkerr doing surprisingly well in this melee fight.
He did good against Waltr.
He's used a couple of questionable timers, I will say that. But seems to be able to toe-to-toe the Shadow Blade here pretty well. Ooh, and there's the first aid. People are constantly forgetting that he has that. That's a good stun. Big ASR. Ah, that was way closer than I thought it was going to be. All right.
User joined your channel.
Okay, Group 1, Round 3. Hey, what's going on, Gavin?
Hello, hello. Sorry
to
I'm
see
so
you.
late.
No, you're fine, man. We had a couple of no-shows, so me and Jay were able to, ref all the fights simultaneously. Pretty cool. But now that you're here, I can watch whichever one I want, which is awesome. Let me know when you're logged on. I'll invite you to chat group.
Great.
Oh yeah, everybody make sure you bind. Yeah, I was very surprised at how well Teddy did against Tom. I think he had to blow everything. I think I saw him mock as well.
I was going to ask if that fight had already transpired. Darn.
It had, yeah. It was close. It was definitely the closest Tom has been to losing a fight so far this entire tournament.
That was the fight. That was the fight.
Well, if he and Snowdog both make it to the finals, they're both 2-0 right now. If they both make it, then he'll have a chance at getting hosed by an SB yet again.
I'm pretty sure Snowdog is left deck spec still, even without seeing the fights so far.
Yeah, definitely.
In which case, and I'm in.
But you best. Okay. Oops. There we go. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna watch not the Reaver versus Armsman fight because that's gonna take a while. It's the other one. Oh wait, sorry. Yeah. Okay. There's AXV. Here he is. Anybody have eyes on Teddy? There he is. Gavin, do you want to come down and watch this fight with me? I think that one's probably going to
Yeah, why
be
don't you?
taking place for a while.
Sure.
They're by the Smith Hut.
Fantam versus XV. Oh my. Alright, Merc versus Shadowblade, huh?
Should be a good one.
And he got off the... I'm not quite sure what that was at the beginning. Seemed to stun AXV.
Oh yeah, the
I
side stun.
didn't see Mez effect. Oh, was it a side stun?
Yeah, he got the side stun right out of the gate.
Yeah, I didn't see the spell effect.
Wow, those debuffs are really doing work. I don't think AXV's landed a blow yet.
Wow. That's a lot of damage he's put into AXV so far.
The
Dirty
amount of
Tricks
the
is
amount
slowing
of
him
burst.
down now.
Yep, the amount of burst, even without 200 crit spec, is just insane.
And there's the Purge. Despite Dirty Tricks being up. Probably should have saved that.
People always underestimate left axe just because you can what's the word? Sorry. Because the 2H crit blade was so powerful for a couple of years there. Forget how good 50 left axe or even 44 left axe is.
Yeah, the big thing being the side stun follow up, having the
It's like that
humongous
34%, yeah, ASR.
38,
whatever.
I think.
38, wow, yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is all she wrote here. Yep.
Wow, just an incredible fight. So he didn't get a chance to IP there, did he?
No, I think he was saving it.
Yep.
And it turned out
that
turned out to
third
be a moot
stun
point.
did him in.
Yep.
Beautiful strafing there, and really some walkthroughs at the same time. I don't think he missed a style the entire time.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, with the exception of those fumbles from Dirty Tricks.
Right.
It's just his dancing was on point. I mean, it's no surprise why he and Snowdog both won the Assassin tournament.
And Haoas is a pretty generous lead at the moment over Romanvs here.
Both purges are down. I think Haoas IP'd. Haoas has Purge 1.
Yeah. He was telling me he messed up his respec. But, you know, once the tournament starts, that's it. No respecs.
There's IP from Roman.
Oh, and a restun, and that
his
might get it.
down.
Oh, no. We got plenty of HP from that IP. A commanding lead, though. Let's see how much damage Romanvs can do in this long stun.
That thrust polearm is doing a lot of damage per hit, but it's just the...
Oh, he got the fourth one in. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That fourth hit he got in just before the block turned his direction.
Oh, man. And the Twiff, I'm loving the fact that he's running what I believe is Twiff 5.
Oh, it's definitely doing work right now.
It's just so much fun. I never see that roam ability anymore in, 1v1 or similar situations.
That's that.
Oh,
well
nice.
done.
Yeah, Reaver's gonna be tough.
Despite the use of a few Tories there, I mean, he had a pretty commanding lead all the way through that while he was clicking over that direction.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's been a real contender so far on that Reaver.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Okay, we have 2 rounds. Going to be Niightstalkerr against the Warlock. Warrior against the...
Warrior BD. Oh, that's going to go well.
Warrior BM, sorry.
Oh, Warrior BM, okay.
I'll go watch the Warlock or the BD fight.
I'd probably prefer to watch this Warlock fight.
Yeah, you guys figure it out amongst yourselves. I know I will be spectating the Warlock. I don't think I've seen one of those fights so far in the final.
So just looking at the balls again, I haven't been here this time, but that looks like his Witchcraft spec, yeah.
Yep, definitely.
Heal. Can't remember what they all do. You got heal, you got power, and
you have
what is the last
heal
one?
and a heal over time in Witchcraft. And then the
hot.
power one is in. He does have the power as well. That's the 16
Right.
hexing chamber, I believe.
There you go.
Because the 16 curse is the crit buff, and I think that's a blue.
Crit buff, right?
Yeah, I think that's blue with yellow is the crit buff.
Mm-hmm.
So he's running, I guess, 12 maybe curse for the near sight, and
Not-
16 or 17 or hexing for the chamber.
Not sure if it's intended. I know you can fire off a couple of those chambers together.
Oh,
The hot and the... Oh, there we go. It started.
this is. I
And
think this is going to be a
3.
very one-sided fight.
Oh, they got the stun off.
Generally, warlocks do not have a tough time with archers.
No.
You can just UI those first
There's
2 dots,
Doom.
quick cast Doom,
Ouch.
and then even if they phase shift, it's just over.
He has to purge right now.
Yep.
Oh, now he...
Yeah, he's not.
Yes.
He's not.
IP.
Oh no, he's not going to live through the DD at the end though.
Yeah,
Or if he
he's
does,
not.
it's.
Boom.
Oh, I was going to say if he does, it's going to be
10%
by the skin of
left.
his teeth. Yeah. Yeah. See the IP, not going to matter.
Phase shift a
I
little
mean, excuse me,
late.
the phase shift. Although it looks like he did wait for some of the dots to expire before he phase shifted, which is smart because he can't apply new ones. But dots applied before phase shift goes off will keep ticking.
Correct. Yeah, they had all expired at that point.
So if Evo has his quick cast, this is game over. Yes, he does. All right, that's it.
And he still had heal over time. He
Yep,
still had
a
insta
big-
heal.
Yep.
He could mock heal himself if he had power, which I believe he had tons.
Yeah. That chamber and hexing is great. I think it's 40% power replenish that, is essentially on a 10-second reuse if you can get the chamber up again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, quick cast it as you're kiting.
I generally tend to save my quick cast on warlocks for applying doom.
Correct.
But-
Yeah, I believe he had...
They have
I mean,
access to concentration, yeah.
Exactly. I
Yeah, I
would
was-
expect him to have some concentration there.
Definitely worth it on that class.
So much you can do with that, even just to, concentrate out a spread heal for yourself or something.
Ooh, Bane Spike coming in. I don't think it's going to be enough. Nope. That warrior has proved he is one tough fight. In the heavy tank bracket, if he lost, he only lost once.
Yeah, he had a great record. It might have been perfect.
We've had a couple of. I think there's generally been one person in each group with a perfect record. The casters, it was Tom. I think Snowdog had a perfect record, didn't he? Or did he lose to Contessa? I actually can't remember.
Jay, I'm just coming into this fight. Where are we at? Does Rauk have his
Both
IP up?
purchases are down.
Yep.
Waltr. Oh, that's the second
Rauk
round of
is
Bane Spikes.
Rauk has used his IP as well.
Oh wow.
So
This
we
might
have-
come down to the wire. Oh, nice stun. The BP
Yeah.
stun proc. It looked like he was immune though, so I don't think it gave him
Yeah,
immunity.
I was gonna say. Snowdog says he lost to Fantam, not Contessa. Okay,
Right.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Put some damage in during this long
Waltr used
stun.
triple wield. Doesn't the BM have another item that procs something that looks like
The
triple wield?
BP,
It's the vest,
BP
yeah.
procs, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So something that looks exactly like triple wield,
Yep.
and it gives you most of the same effects, just not the crit immunity. It gives you the, I shouldn't say most of the same effects. It gives you basically a Bane Spike.
Yep.
And there it is right there. That was probably off the chest.
Yeah, you can always tell when they've got more than one, more than one of the
Right.
swords up.
Attacking you with like 6 swords.
I think it's just a matter of time at this point. Ooh, nice parry stun.
Yeah, that's a 7-second.
Yep.
So
I
I'm gonna
don't.
be able to do some work in
I
here.
don't think it's going to make a difference though.
Hmm.
It's getting through. He's shown in the
Ouch.
warrior showed he has so much passive damage mitigation in his template, or maybe active damage mitigation. Who knows? But I remember thinking about that. It's just him and the was it the hero? Were just not taking damage at all.
Right.
They had that 45 minute like impossible fight.
Yeah, between the hots going off, you have the chest hot at 5%. The only other hots you can stack on a warrior would be like Ring of Unyielding Will or Wings
Which
Dive Pants.
Probably isn't even worth it, is it? I think it's what, like a 40 or something value. 40. Or...
Well,
30 or
on a
40.
warrior you don't have much to cap. So
Very
it's
true.
all about stacking
true.
toys for solo.
Okay, we've got Group 1, Round 4 coming up.
Get that 50 health mythical regen, and you have a shield so they can't get the bleed styles reliably.
We've got the Reaver against the BD. If anybody else can give him a run for his money, I think it's going to be the Reaver. Although
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that one.
the jury is still out about whether or not he is spec'd for charge, because I didn't see him use it at all against his fight with Teddy.
And
When
he has
Teddy
Purge
kept trying
one.
to kite it.
Yeah, Purge
Yeah,
1.
and he has Purge 1.
No
That's
charge is not going to work, but if he has some charge,
yeah, the Purge
fantastic.
1 is fine for, well, not fine, but it's not the end of the world for the root, but it's the pet stun where that's really gonna make a
pet
difference.
stun. If he pops some seer pets, the constant disease, he can just be kited forever.
Yep. All right. Let's see here. And then we've got Armsman and Mercenary as well.
But I think you're right. This will be probably the only other matchup that has a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Other than, of course, Shadowblade.
Yep.
Which,
So
again,
I still think a good an Eldritch who makes no mistakes could probably take a BD, assuming he has the right setup.
right, with the BA, BD being BA, right, which I assume he is. Yeah, it looks like he is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
That charge that the pets get now, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just don't. There's really nothing you can do.
All you have to do is the Eldritch to counter the charge would be the rank 5. I can't think of any other situation you would need to use it against a BD other than to kite out the charge.
And just
so
hope
if you
it
can
catches
do that,
all of them.
you have the cloak stealth. You're almost guaranteed to get that opening mez off. You have to play perfectly, but I think it's doable. Oh yeah, yes, Romans, you guys are good.
Yeah, if you can catch all the pets with the rank 5. All right, here we go.
He does have charge. He just ran through the speed warp.
Good kite, yep. He's catching on him pretty well. Okay, he has him in melee. And he's snared stunned off. That's going to hurt. I think that was a long duration stun too. He's going to die in that stun.
Yep.
Done.
Wow.
That went about as expected.
Mm-hmm.
Not going to lie. Yeah, there's not too many classes that can 1v1 a BD. I remember I was almost as surprised that nobody entered a Necromancer as I was that there were only 2 BDs. I thought the caster bracket would be all Bone Dancers and Warlocks.
I mean, one thing about BDs is people might say that, okay, your pets are doing everything and the caster doesn't do anything. That's really not true. I mean, the caster has a lot of jobs to manage the pets, and then with his snares and make sure that his positioning is just perfect.
Oh
right?
yeah, well, improper pet management would have definitely lost Tom that fight against Teddy after he got him in melee range. He was hitting him for 20-30% of swing.
Right.
And again, when he rooted him, if he hadn't passived his pets during that, that root would have broken. He would have had him in melee range. So it's. I'm not saying it's a particularly difficult class to succeed on, but
when again, not having watched the first fights, when you said that Teddy did well against the BD, Tom on BD, I assumed that he was crit strike, and then watching him fight, he's left axe.
Yep.
That blows my mind that he did that well on a left axe Shadowblade. I just assumed he would have to go for the high damage, opener, PA, and follow it with a good CD to have any chance of dropping him.
Yep.
But to give him a good fight with left axe, wow.
Yeah. And there was even some confusion about the speed warps. On the PvP rule set, you can't attack like realms speed warps.
Oh, interesting.
So he spent a good couple of seconds just
Trying
with
to
his
drop
weapons
the speed
out,
warp.
yeah. While nothing was there, or the Presence Note actually, I think it was.
Oh, Presence Note, gotcha.
Yeah, without being able to do anything about it.
I wouldn't have thought of that. I probably would have done the exact same thing.
Honestly, I don't even remember. It's been so long since Mordred, I don't even remember if that's the way it worked or if that's just a little Pendragon peccadillo. But either way, that is what we saw happen.
Was that an IP there from AXV or just a really good potion?
Yeah, I think it was IP.
Okay. Lower IP, I guess. Oof. Too much damage.
Yep, and he's below 30%.
Gonna try and
oh
kite
no,
it.
he's not
Ooh,
sprinting.
just
Roman's not
barely.
sprinting.
Just barely enough. I think that was a charge.
Okay, that would make more sense then.
Yeah, he's moving faster than.
And there's the first
yeah.
hit. Okay.
And now enough health to get full speed from charge.
Well, I don't see this second engagement going much differently. I think AXV's used most of his toys.
He's got the right setup. Using
The blunt weapons.
blunt weapons against the plate.
Yeah, but Roman's got that perfectly countered using his thrust against chain.
Thrust, yeah.
So it's really just a question of a DPS race at this point, and
I think that's dirty tricks just now, so
that's good.
I can't tell actually.
Was that a
Almost
shield
looks like
swipe
the-
that we just saw?
Maybe a mangle.
Oh, Mangle.
Nope, maybe not. He came out of it too quickly.
No, it wasn't a stun. It was a shield
It could have
style. I
been
just
like an
couldn't see.
off-block, short duration stun.
Just couldn't see what it was. That right there.
Oh, that right there.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
Not sure what he's doing.
I would say
Almost
that
looks
looks
like a shield
exactly
swipe.
like shield swipe.
Yeah.
I know only warriors get the high styles in shield, right?
Mm-hmm. As far as I know.
Those snares, yeah. He keeps going for it.
Doing something for him. You trying to
Maybe
engage?
shooting a
No,
shield
okay.
proc?
Oh, that's possible.
I don't know.
At low endo shield style?
Yeah, he might be trying to use the oops. Snare nuking him, but under the effects of charge, it's really not doing anything.
This fight is going longer than I expected. That's very good. Another big stun. Let's see how much damage you can get in.
Looks like he's got a nasty ASR.
10, 20. Yeah. Yeah, well, that was only, what, 3 attacks in that long stun, and just barely.
Yep. The fact that he whiffed his first style definitely didn't.
It
Yeah, that might have been
landed,
a
it
fumble
was
instead
just
of
a
the-
misstyle, yeah. It was
yeah.
an unstyled attack.
Gotcha.
Because of strafing, probably. Or maybe it was a double positional, and as he changed positions, it didn't fire. HXV's on his heels again. He's going to have to try and charge away, and he has. First aid will be back up again.
Yep.
If you can kite it long
If I
enough.
were Roman, I would
does
throw a weapon.
Throw a weapon right now there.
Yep.
Missed it. Well, that's okay.
Just to try to get enough confusion in there. Throw a weapon, try to cast a CL snare nuke right there.
Slam
Just
over?
Yeah, and this is right at the top of the 3 minutes for first aid. So this is going to be difficult for him to come back from. Close to 50% health. Well, he sustained a little bit of damage here. Off's taking some heat.
Did he use the supremacy potion or was it a heroism?
I didn't see. I wasn't watching close enough. We'd have to go back and take a look at the...
Yeah, we'll have to go back and look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, round 4 coming up. 2.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, okay, looks like we did have a sub pot used.
Yeah, a few people called it. I didn't
Yep.
see it at the time, but now we have confirmation that that was a subpot use by AXV.
Yep, that's a shame.
How do we score that between him and Romanovs?
That's going to have to be a forfeit, so Roman's going to win that fight on paper. And then, you know, he's welcome to keep fighting, but all of his fights are going to count as a loss. Okay, he's saying that it was... Alright, he's saying he just fat-fingered it. Well, we could always just redo the fight.
That would be up to Romanovs.
Yeah.
I'm sure Roman would take that.
Yeah, it's Romanov's choice. He does have the win by points, but if he would like a rematch, he's able to.
Yeah, I mean, it's not entirely his fault. Subpots are supposed to be disabled on Pendragon right now, so the fact that it even worked... So we can just do a rematch if that's the case. And then we can go on with the next group. I think it seems like both parties are agreeable to the rematch, so...
It seems that both parties are in agreement there. Yeah,
Yep.
great.
Alright, cool. So we've got a rematch.
Fantastic.
Perfect. DQing is always ugly business.
Yeah, it's really nice that both parties are willing to come to an amiable solution there.
Mm-hmm. In the meantime, we'll do the next round of Group 2.
Romanovs was upset in chat here a little bit. His macro wasn't working. That was shield swipe that we were seeing.
Yeah, okay, cool.
And so he would like a chance to redeem himself there. And
Perfect.
that works out because AXV gave him an ability to do that.
Yes, indeed. All right.
I'd really like to see how that fight goes without those two factors. Might be a long one. I'm going to be right back, just relogging real quick.
I'll watch the rematch if you guys want to watch the other two.
Sure, yeah, you said you needed a quick AFK?
Just 10 seconds to log back in.
Yep, no problem. Yeah, if you want to watch the rematch, I'll take the I guess I'll take the Warlock fight. Warlock against Heavy, that's actually interesting.
Mm-hmm. And that leaves me with the third fight. Okay. This Waltr and Snowdog fight is very interesting already.
Mm-hmm.
Snowdog was able to vanish out. Waltr and Snowdog had taken a lot of damage, but...
Oh, we've got a root right off the bat. Trying to gain as much distance as possible and just let those doom ticks do work. And that's the way to play it. Sure. Wow, the full doom chain only dropped to 70%. Ooh, he's closing the gap. Oh no, he didn't get the disease off.
I think Snowdog has Waltr right where he wants him now.
And there it is. It is only a matter of time. See if I can catch the end of this one. Oh, here we go.
Walter's IP is already down. Snowdog was
Yep.
able to reset the fight twice.
That's it right there.
One with Vanish and one with the Snare and walk away. And back to Romanvs XV. Where are we at in this Romanvs XV fight in regards to uses? And Anyways.
Axby's already kited and first aid once. I think his purge is down. Oh, his purge. I haven't seen Roman purge or IP.
Or IP. So we're still early in the fight then, despite the...
I mean, it's been going on for a while, but they haven't used much.
Right.
Here's another kite for
That
first
was
aid,
just
probably.
in time, just
Yeah.
in time. Another 2 or 3% damage, you would not have been able to make it out of there.
No, no first aid.
Wow, interesting.
Wasn't quite up yet. Maybe.
Roman's first aid hit right before that dot.
Yep. And there's the snare
Romanvs.
nuke.
Wow.
Oh boy.
That's gonna hurt. He's gonna have just enough time to get first aid here. And no, didn't go for it. Oh, got another snare nuke.
Yep.
He's still too far. I mean, if he just spammed first aid here, it should go off before they re-engage. It should be up by now.
Yep, there it is.
Just a little bit too much distance. So that's a full reset, other than Purge for AXV. Ooh. Speak of the devil.
Ooh.
Yeah, he whiffed that second hit.
Yep.
Nice perireactive stun. It's going to be a lot of damage during that stun. Wow.
Oh, Axby did
Almost.
dump all his Banelords.
Okay, that was
Mhm.
50% health. Did you see that heal potion? Wow. That must have been empowering.
Yeah, he's been getting 25-30% from them.
That's probably a health tick at the same time. I think those potions give 17 off the top of my head.
Maybe running like heavy heal temp or something.
You know, I'm not sure that the percentage bonus ones are affected by that, but it could be, 351, but I would think that the percentage would be better on a class with, 3,500, 3,800 HP. It's going to be a lot of damage during this. Does he still have his purge up? He could die during this stun. Oh, just in time.
He does
Wow.
have IP though. Yeah.
He waited. Did you see that wait?
Yep.
That took him down to 2% or something.
There's Purge again.
And you do have to wait on IP as you come out of the stun, because if you click it a split second too early, then it'll give you a timer. Say this effect can't be used right now.
I have pretty fond memories of the old double fire RA bug running, running, which I guess back then it was walk 3, but yeah, walk 5 on my vamp.
Mm-hmm.
Like the day that it was available.
Yeah, not too long ago there was the same issue with not Primal Agony, but the other one.
Agony transmission.
Agony transmission. That would double fire for a while. Oh man, a couple of Reavers took advantage of that.
Yeah.
The other charge away.
I can't remember if they did an RP rollback during that time.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think they usually do for things like that. You know, the last time I saw one was when that tower was there was like a tower or something that was giving bugged bonus RPs.
Mm-hmm.
Remember they did a rollback then. That was a long time ago.
XV slowly moving back to full health, waiting on the rest of this fight, because Romanvs is also at full. It's kind of important for Romanvs to get off a good stun right here. If he's 50 shield spec, a Brutalize would be fantastic. Oh, here we go again with those swipes.
Yep.
He tried to kite there, that didn't work out, just gave him his back in the end. Oh, there's the stun.
If he gets him down below
70 to 60,
30%,
53.
I don't think he will, but if he does,
35.
oh my gosh,
Did you see
one
that
more.
crit?
Yeah.
That was a 20%
Yep, there's no
hit.
charging away from
19.
this. Oh, and
Bad
there's
IP.
IPing away from this, though.
I don't know if it's going to be enough. That was even more damage after the IP. Ooh, there's a stun.
Yep.
Oh, another... I guess that was the first one.
Wow, he is chunking
He
through
had
that
held
IP health. Look at that.
What's happening here?
Yeah, I
He's
was
not
confused
in
by that.
position.
He was like not facing him.
Yeah,
Must
I
have
think
been lag.
on his screen it was probably past him or something.
can
XV
get
got
a-
a few free hits there.
Yep, if he can get a slam here, that'll seal the deal.
He really
He's
has
gonna have to charge away.
Oh,
Yep.
man. He's got to keep XV in his frontal arc a little better. Which is not easy to do. XV is very good at staying inside you and getting around the frontal arc.
Yep.
Beautiful stun on Ink.
Yep.
That long duration shield range always seems longer range than regular physical
Yep.
attacks. You can almost throw your
There's
shield.
no IP to save him this time. No charge away.
This
First
is it.
aid's down.
One more big hit.
Staying with that two-hander. He's done the same thing. Ooh, yikes. This could be an upset. This could be a very big upset. Where's that health pot? Where's that health pot? Oh my gosh.
Wow. That ended up being super close.
You're messing with me.
Yeah.
What just happened?
Yeah, I did not see that coming. I think it was that he
Stun with the
put away that
two-hander out.
shield.
Terry
Yeah,
stun was
yeah,
too
that's-
long.
that'll get you.
Wow. What was that? Was that from 50-something% to 0?
Yeah,
Doing that parry stun?
yeah,
On a heavy?
Yeah.
That's a lot of deeps.
that's where that big crush damage comes in handy. All right.
Mercs have like a flurry, like Blade Master.
Okay, so now it's the last round of Group 1. We have Fantam against Roman and going against AXP.
No, Mercs don't get a flurry like BM.
It looks like they have an effect that looks like it's like the Blade Master flurry thing.
Okay. Merc against BD. Could be interesting.
Okay, yeah, still got the charge. Being a debt stoicism tank, I don't know how much debt he's going to have.
I would guess not much.
Not
Or if
much.
I were a betting man. I'm gonna watch that BD fight. Sure.
Okay, I'll be with you over on this Merc BD fight. Tom versus AXV.
Yep.
Just waiting for some health.
Yep. Probably healing back up.
Not a ton of mythical health in this template that I can see.
It doesn't seem to be now.
1 to 2% at a time. A little surprising. Maybe just the Stoic Gem, or just the sleeves. Yeah, sleeves look like Infernals unless they've been changed.
And they have the boots now too. Also do health regen. The chapter, what is it? Chapter
Sort
6,
of.
chapter 5.
Yeah.
I didn't even wait to be back at full health. It's very interesting.
Okay. The bow. Maybe he can see the writing on the wall.
Now there's the charge.
Yep.
This is a nice little lag pet.
Oh, he didn't have to stop there, but I don't think it's gonna matter.
Yep. I think he just had too much range at the beginning of the fight.
Hmm.
If he had the Dark Dragon Locket, now would be the time to use it.
No, I think he's still safe on range. Wow, he
Ooh,
got
and there's the
really
snare.
close there.
Yep. And there's the sit. Yep.
Yeah, writing on the wall.
Yep.
There wasn't going to be any more to that fight.
Yep.
Yeah, if you want to kill those pets, can't even think of a way to maneuver that on a Merc that would have any high chance of winning. Not even on paper. I mean, that's the type of fight that in open RVR, you gotta hope you find him over a hill.
And
Fantam defeats Roman.
Teddy takes out the Armsman.
Wow. And by
Almost
a
flawless.
good margin.
Yeah.
Wow.
He never dropped him below 95.
Incredible.
We have our last round coming up of normal play, and then we'll tally up the scores and get a little winners bracket going here. So we will Niightstalkerr against Rauk.
Oh, Fantam says he's going to run it back with Roman.
Oh wait, what happened?
I think Roman says Purge didn't reset.
Ah,
So
okay.
Fantam said they can run it back.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, in the meantime, while they're doing that, we can get going with the last round here. It looks like, yeah, it's like we're missing the set NPC.
Respawned. There it is. Testomatic is aptly named because it is quite testy.
All right. Is anybody watching this rematch over here? Or has it even
I'd
started yet?
probably like to see the Warlock versus Snowdog. That's going to be very interesting.
I'll take I'll take the Hunter and Warrior then.
Alright, Snowdog and Warlock about to commence. It's
Ooh,
Evo and Warlock.
that was unfortunately some improper pet management from the hunter right there. It always takes a second for your pet to be able to. Oh, it might not matter. Wow, that was a decisive victory. That hunter rank 5, really doing work right there.
This Warlock fight hasn't quite started yet. He's
Okay,
just
I'll come over here and spectate it with you.
he's looking for his prey.
Snowdog's just not
trying
popping
to
on him.
line up. Yeah, Snowdog's trying to line up, but Evo's moving around way too much for Snowdog to catch him. He's flying across the map. He keeps putting up his hot and then reusing it, which is probably a pretty good tactic.
Yep. Ooh, close.
He has to use his quick cast to do that, so he better have another to put it up so quickly.
Yep, that's.
Actually, you know what? I don't think you use your quick cast when you do that. I believe you can cancel your quick cast right at the last second.
Ooh,
Yep.
wow! If he had gotten the insta dot off, it would have been over right there.
At that kind of range, yeah. Well, I would call out Snowdog for not engaging, but
No,
at the
they're
same
both.
time, it's
Yeah, no, they're
pretty
both.
impossible.
Yeah,
because,
they're both making a reasonable effort.
Yeah, Evo's giving quite a wide berth.
Ooh.
Both trying to get that
Yep.
that opener.
It's this one was really going to come down to the opening of the engagement.
Yeah, Evo is way too far away for him to get over there in stealth in any timely manner. And they're... man, missed it again.
Yep. He just can't.
He's going to have to
Can't line up
land an attack, and even if he does, Evo will still have a little bit of speed left over just due to lag.
Mm-hmm.
If he misses his attack, then it'll be a real problem.
Yep. Oh. Okay, here we go.
Oh, wow, he was turning at that exact moment. That was a great opening for Snowdog. Stun, already purge.
Yep. There's the
We
rank
have
5.
the rank 5 on the ground.
Do we get the
Mez
Mez?
poison out of it.
He's going to have to be careful here.
Dotted.
Yep.
He's dotted. Oh, no.
Now I believe
Just enough range.
Vanish will cure the dots, but will not
It
remove the
Right,
not remove the debuff.
Doom.
Yeah, the Doom DD.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Dark Dragon Lockets come out.
Snowdog is in trouble here unless he can get LOS, which is what he's trying to do.
Yep. Yep. It's a smart play. Although Warlock is definitely one of those casters that can absolutely face tank you.
Yeah.
Alright, we're going into a house. It's going to be tricky for me.
Fantam defeats Roman for real.
I think that's the first time anybody has gone actually into a
Use
house
this
here.
house full on, yeah.
Ooh, we got an insta dot.
This would be the time to do it.
Good little bird's eye view going.
Oh, he flipped around the other side.
Oh,
So smart.
the old, the old switcheroo.
You know, it's actually to Snowdog's advantage, though, to catch him in front like that. It seemed like that would be good for Evo. Ooh, he got the
Yep,
Doom
there's
off.
the Doom. Let's see if it does enough.
Almost.
He's going to have to
Doom
purge
done
that dot
fast.
before it takes him too low, because if the Doom DD gets him,
Yep.
he might be too
Purge.
low here.
Ooh,
Ooh, man.
vanish. Interesting.
Okay,
Interesting.
yep, he was banking on being able to survive that dot.
Yeah, he's long gone. He's fine.
Well, Evo's going to be able to heal back up to full in pretty much no
He
time.
is. Yeah, he'll have Purge down, but that'll be about it. Evo will be able to put up just about everything else.
Yep.
Back to the way it was in the same amount of time. Probably it's 30 seconds, so there's really nothing he can do for during that disarm and silence.
Yep.
To restart this fight earlier.
Yep. Yeah, we'll start the 60-second timer after the disarm is up for this instance. Basically, Snowdog has just used first aid.
Yeah, it's probably smart for him to move away. Now Snowdog has to make a good faith effort out there.
Yep.
Oh, we should probably get out of the line of dodge here, though.
Yep.
Looks like he's willing to fight in this area, if Snowdog will. He went under the eave and lost his horse.
That's good fun. Oh, making his way back over.
And that might be a re-engagement right there.
Here we go.
Oh, almost.
Almost.
Evo again pulling him really far out of his comfort zone.
Almost ran into the portal. That would have been funny. Oh, he's waiting like a half a second too long to whip out those weapons. He's always out of LOS by the time he gets there. Slowly, just piece by piece, dragging him away from the cover. Well, you can definitely still use that hill to LOS.
hill,
I've done it
right.
multiple times. Yeah, this was always going to be sort of the diciest part of the tournament, was stealth classes fighting non-stealth classes. You know, when you get that situation where sort of the visible doesn't know where the stealther is, and so it keeps
Specifically a caster, because you know,
Yeah,
they're going to try the
exactly.
best they can to get that
create
advantage
space.
on ink.
Yeah, while at the
Right.
same time not just overtly failing from the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay,
There.
he's got a
Got him.
strike.
Wow. Again, turned on ink. That would, if he could have just rode that out a little bit. That's a lot of damage during there. There's his insta heal down. And doomed.
There's Doom.
He doesn't look like he's going to need to purge this Doom.
Mock?
Yeah, that's Mock.
Regular Mock, I guess. And redoomed. No, and it hadn't gone off yet. There it went.
Are you gonna Mock heal? I would Mock heal if I were him.
I'm worried he's dotted here. Oh, this is going to be really close.
Yep.
Snowdog still has some health left. Is he redoomed?
There it
He's
is.
redoomed, but
Good fight.
doesn't matter. Great job.
Yep.
Well played by Snowdog.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Okay. And who won did Teddy win again in the rematch?
Yes.
All right, cool. So I will we'll take a second to tally up the scores here. Then we're gonna have a little 5-minute AFK. Then we will come back with our winners bracket.
Take a quick AFK myself.
Mm-hmm.
That is a great Mitch Hedberg joke right there. Snitches get stitches.
Yeah.
Which is good because I have an open stab wound. It's very just classic Mitch Hedberg.
He's one of my favorites.
Too bad the greats have to burn at both ends.
I will be right back.
It sounds like I might be making it up considering the circumstances, but there is a I don't know what to call it exactly, a cover band, a cover artist that does Mitch Hedberg jokes or Mitch Hedberg inspired jokes called Snitch Hedberg. If you haven't seen him, check it out. So good that he has his own cover artist.
Okay, I am back. I think I have a tabulation on the scores, just need some confirmation. Okay. Are the rest of the refs here?
I am, and your accounts are correct.
All right, cool. Then we have our winners. Yes, sorry, I might specify our winners for uh, the round stages. All right, so we will have the BD against Snowdog the Shadowblade to decide who's first and who's second, and then Evoenia and Reaver will fight it out for third place.
I'll go with the Warlock. Unless you guys want a longer fight to call. Or do you want to do them one at a time?
Right, I will go with Snowdog and Tom. I think that's going to be a
Do
good
one
fight.
by one?
Oh yeah, we'll do one. We'll do one by one.
Let the BD go first, it'll
Yeah.
be faster.
Well, I hope not.
Yeah, he beat XV and Evo.
Yeah, and other than that, because he beat.
Oh, he beat
Yeah,
Roman.
remember, because it was.
Yeah.
And one
Yeah,
doesn't
the
count.
Roman
Yeah.
twice doesn't count.
Yeah, cool. Oh, and they're going. Oh no. Not much to be done here. Okay, 1v1 and ML9 Dreadlord. Oh wow, what a mess.
That Twift, too strong.
Yep. Oh wow, that was perfectly timed too. What a vanish. Oh no! Oh no! It saw
The
him and
Pats found
vanish.
him.
Oh, that's terrible. Hmm. Oh man, that is disappointing.
I'm back on Gav. Sorry, I had a work call. So that looked like it gave him a good fight, right? But Tom
Yeah.
had his number there.
That was just disappointing with the BD pets finding you and vanish. I mean, I've had it happen to me with realm guards as well.
Happens all the time. Yeah. So
Seems
what
to be-
happens there? Yeah, the interaction that's going on there is, remember, the pets are server side, so they always know where you are, right? Even if your enemy doesn't know where you are, the pet's controlled by the server. So the pets know where you are, and if you're doing anything to them that has a lasting effect after you vanished, like a dot on them, a poison spike on the ground, or let's say you mezzed them and then you vanished. As soon as they come out of that mez, they're still aggro to you, and so they can kind of run right over and pop you out of stealth. So what you have to do in that situation, it's not easy to do, but what you have to do in that situation is to get some distance, pull out your weapons, right? Try to style on nothing to unstealth you. You can't use your stealth button to unstealth effectively, because you need to get right back into stealth. So that's the best way to do it. Either use something like a charge, or just try and style with your weapons, then immediately re-stealth. As soon as you re-stealth, they will lose your aggro.
Ah, interesting. I noticed they pulled off on the re-stealth, and I noticed them pull off earlier when Teddy had vanished. So
yeah, if they didn't have a lasting effect on them, right? Even if there's one on the main player.
So it has to do with like if you put a poison or something on there.
If they're being affected by any poison that has other than a debuff, so it has to be doing damage to them, or a bleed, or a mez, or anything like that. Any effect that would be transpiring through your vanish. Then they can run right after you. It takes them a second. They lose your aggro for a split second, and then they gain it right back up again.
Yep. All right, well, congratulations to our winners. We have Goinghurd the Bone Dancer in first place, Snowdog the Shadowblade in second place, and Evoenia the Warlock in third. So, great. Thanks for everybody that came out. Thanks for everybody that helped put this on. It's been a nice undertaking. I know a lot of people had fun. Yeah, it was a great tournament all around.
Yeah, congratulations to the winners. Yeah, top 3.
Yep.
It's a pretty big deal considering how many people, signed up for the different brackets. Very, very good job to everybody that participated. I know this was a lot of time that a few classes put in.
Oh yeah, very much so. And I think it's funny that all three classes are from Midgard. Just I think it's just random, but that tickles my fancy. All right, well, once again, thanks everybody. Yeah, we really appreciate everyone that came out, everyone that participated, all the refs for helping, Beebs, of course, for basically setting everything up.
Yeah, thank you, Beebs, and big thank you to Boxy for putting all this on. I know this was entertaining for me personally, and I think a lot of people tuned in, especially for the different matchups that were interesting to them, the different types of categories. The light tank category was a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed the hybrid. It's great to see even heavies do so well towards the end here.
Yeah,
really put up a good fight.
I agree. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do another one of these at some point, but I don't think I want to do 1v1. So we'll have a big discussion about what format it should take, but we'll see. In any event, I'm gonna call it here for the stream. So thanks again, everybody, and we'll see you around the bend.
Yep, take care.
And we're going to do an official time code giveaway directly after this. So I leave that